family are remembering a teenager who drowned in a Moore County lake last night. CBS North Carolina's Jonathan Rodriguez spoke with his teammates from Pinecrest High who are trying to cope with the loss.
This is Big Juniper Lake. It's in a private subdivision here in Moore County, and where 16-year-old Mason Wagner was swimming with friends when police say he jumped off of this dock and never resurfaced. We talked to those who knew Mason best today, who said he had a huge impact on their lives. Emergency crews got the call around 6:30 Friday. They searched the lake for nearly 5 hours until a dive team finally found him.
He's a really hard worker, really strong. Even on your toughest days, he'd pick you up. Motivated me and kept me going sometimes.
Eamon Barber's a longtime friend and played football with Mason.
Dedicated. He'd walk to practice. He'd ride his bike to practice. He'd come to practice so early that he'd sometimes beat the coaches there.
He was a three-sport guy. Football, wrestling, and track, excelled in all three. He had his blanket in his locker, and he would lay on the floor and get a quick cat nap and then be ready to go. And he was a kid who was always energized and always excited.
Coach Chris Metzger canceled practice today, but the team still huddled together to remember their teammate and friend.
His teammates would describe him as a loving, hard-working, blue-collar guy, no nonsense. When it was time to laugh, he'd laugh. When it was time to get on somebody, get on him. But love is the word that was used the most in our locker room today.
It's that love that inspired his team to immediately get to work.
I was coming over to mow their yard and do some yard work, and then we started raking. And then I had the idea that we should just make a garden for him.
Motivated by the hard work and bright spirit that they say Mason always shared, they hope this garden will bring his mother and brother some peace.
I hope it brings joy to them. They're like family to me.
In Moore County, Jonathan Rodriguez, CBS, North Carolina.